So it's Mario Balotelli then to go first in front of the Kop end. Let's rejoin Andy Hinchcliffe and Daniel Mann.
Yes, normally oh so reliable from the penalty spot. He had a couple of high-profile misses in his AC Milan days. But the first to face the pressure test. And as usual, he passes it.
Well, Jamal Blackman is not that far away from this. But it is pretty much right in the corner. Difficult one for the keeper to get down and save.
Well, Bamford's done it once. In front of the Kop end is a little different.
Well, this is the problem when you get a second penalty in a game. Do you do what you did first time? Or do you change your mind? It's a difficult one for Bamford, this.
Well, he has that psychological question in his mind. He goes the same way. It's not the same result. And it is advantage Liverpool.
Yeah, there's no real conviction. There was with the penalty in extra time. This is really a poor one. It's nowhere near the corner. Mignolet reads it. And Liverpool will take the advantage in the shootout.
Lucas, who was suffering with cramp right at the end there. One last task for him. And he scores emphatically. Terrific penalty.
Oh, Blackman reads this, he does his best. I keep mentioning 6'5", a good spread. Oh, what a penalty that is, you're not saving that.
Well, they don't have Grant Ledbetter on the field, who would surely have taken one. He's been substituted. It's his midfield partner, Adam Clayton, who will step up here.
Every Borough penalty from here on in, of course, is crucial, but this, absolutely vital. Clayton, huge pressure on his shoulders.
Got to get him on the board here, Adam Clayton. And he does so.
Well, if you notice here, he comes pretty much straight down on top of this ball. It means it's hard for the keeper to decide what he's going to do. It's clever from Clayton. Sends Mignolet the wrong way, and Borough are in this shootout.
Adam Lallana. Another excellent penalty.
It's as if Liverpool have been practicing their penalties, because the three they've taken have been inch perfect.
So many highs in penalty shootouts down the years, from Rome all those years ago to Istanbul, a couple of finals in this competition as well. Here comes Reach, a scorer in the 90 minutes. And a scorer here. That might be the best of the lot.
Oh, this is just simply unstoppable. Talk about composure at the Kop end. Vital that you score. Even if Mignolet goes the right way, he's not stopping this.
Well, if Suso scores, then the next Middlesbrough player has to, or it's all over.
The third or fourth penalties can be a problem. I've watched many shootouts, and I just wonder whether Suso will start to feel the pressure. Can Blackman produce a save?
Job done. And now it's all on Albert Adoma.
Well, it's clever from Suso, just allows the keeper to move. It's not the greatest penalty, pretty much down the middle. And the fact that Blackman dives makes it a very comfortable finish.
So simply must score for Middlesbrough. And he has, nerveless.
And this is absolutely emphatic. Adam Reach's was good. This is even better. That's a peach.
Well, Raheem Sterling, who has been Liverpool's shining light tonight, aside from that inexplicable error right at the end of extra time, has a chance now to book Liverpool's passage. He's saved it! Jamal Blackman! And they're still alive, Middlesbrough!
Well, absolutely incredible. It really is, but the height of this penalty gives Blackman a chance of making the save. But he's had a real mixed evening. And he's kept his composure, kept his belief, and what a crucial save that is.
And Jelle Vossen has a chance to take us onwards. But if he fails, then Liverpool are through. On we go! Jelle Vossen keeps his cool.
Absolutely, that's what it's all about. Don't try and be too clever, don't try and ping it into the top corner. Just make sure you work the goalkeeper, put it as wide as you possibly can. He does that, and on we go.
How about this for character from the young man? You're getting into the realms of the reluctant now, outside the first five, but Jordan Williams, on his debut at 18 years of age, has put his hand up. Brilliant stuff.
It's important for young players, don't overcomplicate things in general play. Certainly when you're stepping up with this type of pressure, just put your foot through the ball. Does everything right, the young man. Good penalty.
George Friend, who's had a very good night. The pressure of going second, the agony of being powerless. He'll be saying good luck, mate. And he's done it, George Friend.
Well, he went for the old fast bowler's run-up, didn't he? That's a long, long way for a penalty taker to come from normally. It's 3 or 4 strides. You can easily change your mind halfway through that run. He doesn't, and make sure he tucks it home. I just wonder whether the goalkeepers might have been stepping up at this point, but Kolo Touré, experienced defender, is he a penalty taker? We'll see.
Blasted that. Blackman didn't even have a chance to move.
There's different ways of scoring from the spot. You can try and be precise, or you can just absolutely blast it. That's the right idea for Kolo Touré. Don't try and be too clever.
You always get a slight hint of anxiety when a centre-back steps up in these kind of situations, and Touré, having passed the test now, passes the baton on to the former Liverpool man, Daniel Ayala. Well, right into the roof of the net.
Well, he's a classy performer with the ball, Daniel Ayala, but I tell you what, this was seriously on the rise. And that is right into the roof of the net. I'm sure he'll say he never was any danger of missing, but I tell you what, I thought for a minute I was going to cannon back off the bar.
It does take a bit of bottle to go high in these scenarios, and that was taking it right to the limit. But here's Sakho. I'm almost thinking, let's go round again here. Liverpool's 8th penalty of the night. They've scored. Well, Sakho finds the net as well. 7-6.
When a big keeper dives the right way, you've got to be absolutely sure it's going to really nestle right in the side netting, and Sakho does just that. Good penalty.
It's been a long old night. Ryan Fredericks, only his 2nd game for Middlesbrough.
Well, make your mind up, don't change your mind, and put your foot through the ball. That would be my advice.
No hiding place here for the Middlesbrough fullback. Oh, despite Mignolet's best efforts, it's 7-7.
Well, there wasn't that much pace on it. The puff of the cheeks tell you how close it was. He perhaps gets something on this. There's not an awful lot of power on this. I think Mignolet will be disappointed. He's not kept it out.
Well, he might have to think about his penalty-taking technique in a moment. He has scored one, actually, in Belgian football. But here's Manquillo. Completely foxed the goalkeeper.
nonchalant was this? The goalkeeper taking a chance, making his move early, and the fullback just tucking it in the other corner. Brilliant stuff.
Kenneth Omeruo is the next to step up as Jamal Blackman takes up his observer's position. He finds the net as well. It's an exhibition here.
Well, Mignolet actually reads this. He knows exactly what Omeruo is looking to do. Goes the right way. How close is he? Simply the pace on the ball. There's no way of keeping that out. You can't move quick enough.
Well, we've reached the final outfield player in Jose Enrique.
We've got a fullback for Liverpool and a centre forward for Middlesbrough. Which way is it going to go?
We don't really look. Spot on from Jose Enrique.
Oh, this is quite incredible stuff. Some top-notch penalties really here. So easy for so many players for the pressure to get to them and sky it over the bar, but really, really intelligent penalty taking.
Well, it's Yannick Wildschut. Simon Mignolet can maybe spare himself the trouble of taking one himself. And he finds the net as well. Again, he goes high.
There's that second way, really, taking a penalty. Try to use your instep and tuck it into a corner or just thrash it. And Wildschut makes the right decision. Here we go. Keepers are taking them now.
Yeah, Mignolet scored one in the Belgian league 5 years ago. And he scores here. No subtlety about the technique. And let's go round again. Well, it depends if Blackman can score his, of course.
It all goes down to Jamal Blackman. We thought he might be the hero in saving penalties. Can he now score one to keep Borough alive?
Simply has to score in this most unfamiliar of scenarios. And he does so.
I'm so pleased for him. He's had a really torrid evening at times. It would have been heartbreaking if he had been the one to miss the penalty, but again, he does the right thing, puts his foot through the ball. He's learned by watching his teammates take all those penalties before.
And now everybody who steps up is going to face the dilemma Patrick Bamford did with his first kick. Thought their job was done, but Balotelli strides forward once more on this never-ending night at Anfield.
I'm going to need another sheet of paper at this rate.
The stutter, but he scores for the second time.
That's really cheeky. We've only seen Balotelli do this tonight, that stuttering run-up. He's got so much belief in his ability. He tucks this just away from the fingertips of Blackman. Big smile, tells you he knew it was in all the way.
Well, Bamford hoping to get it right this time. Scored one in extra time, failed with the first spot kick first time around. And he's done it this time. Well, that takes character, doesn't it?
Was there possibly a hand on this from Mignolet? He's got close to a couple of them, there was. Just not strong enough to keep it out.
Has he ever seen a night like this before in his life?
Well, Lucas has been struggling with cramp. He tried to run and get the ball there, but then he realised he just can't run. His calves are tightening up. Let's just hope he can tuck this penalty away.
Well, there won't be a third time, surely. Mignolet being told to get out of sight. Consummate from Lucas. And he can surely rest easy now.
We're running out of superlatives here. Some really brilliant penalties. So difficult when you have to take a couple. As I said, if you change your mind, you do something different. There's been some superb penalties. The keepers have really struggled to get anywhere near most of them.
Well, here goes Adam Clayton. Well, he won't want this to be the end of the line. But he has to score. And he does score. Beautifully stroked away. Well, he's played in now, he's had some practice.
You're just looking at that penalty spot, when you have so many penalties taken, he's getting very ragged round there, and you're just wondering, is anybody eventually going to slip? And the referee's making absolutely sure that ball is on the spot, but it's getting very muddy around the penalty spot now.
So Lallana hoping to make it 13-12. And he does.
He's had a really good night, Adam Lallana. Never really looked like missing. Players of his calibre from that type of range shouldn't really miss the target, should they?
Well, it's taking on a bit of a different air now. The tension still evident in the stands, but there's some good humour around amongst the players in the centre circle. It's Reach to take this one, and he scores again.
We have to go back through the record books and see whether this is one of the greatest penalty shootouts in League Cup history, but another astonishing penalty there from Adam Reach right into the top corner. Brilliant stuff.
Well, Boffins would have plenty of time to dig that one out. Here comes Suso. Again he finds the net.
Does it go through the hands of Blackman, or is it wide of him? Oh, he's nowhere near this. Another brilliant penalty right into the side netting.
By and large been an exhibition of exactly what to do in this scenario. Well, Adomah. Finally, it's all over. Albert Adomah cannot convert, and Liverpool march on in the Capital One Cup. It's been the bravest of fights from Middlesbrough. They've shown